Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another Mark Watch. And again, guys, the reason why I do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has that same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lure windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. uh, was not able to get enough energy to charge up the space gate yesterday. I'm not sure. Did we drop something? Yeah, we dropped. We brought you to live on Monday. It was later though. It wasn't around the normal, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Even though I haven't been completely accurate with that over like the past week and a half or so. But like I said, we're here now, outside, bringing the live, alive, with the life. Like I said, we always shoot these outside. You guys can always hear the birds and the bees in the background, the noise happening. Of course, guys, we doing that slow, steady, one piece progression. So, of course, whatever it is that you guys think can help improve the channel, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat. We'll try to make it happen. We'll try to make this the most comfortable place to come chill for the community and talk about TCG market prices that there is. What we got up right now, we got pre-sales up for Speed Duel Streets of Battle City, the Speed Duel set, which is interesting considering that they made a Battle City box. Oh, like a couple of years ago, and then they made two GX boxes, and then they went back to Battle City. That doesn't really make any sense, but they did that. And that's what's going to be dropping here soon. Guys, we still doing the giveaway, of course, until somebody wins it. We're giving away 3 Sword and Shield base set packs. All you need to do to enter to win is comment on the live stream. After the live stream ends, it becomes a video. Comment on the video what is one of your top 10 favorite lure windows of a card from any game, and put the name of the set beside the card. Be subscribed to the YouTube channel and like the stream, and you'll be entered to win those 3 Sword and Shield base set packs for just talking about your passions. That's always a good deal. But yeah, like I said, we're looking at this Battle City box. The card that's holding the most value on pre-sales right now is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Or they don't have the image here, but I seen Cyber Knight open up one of these on his channel early. I believe he opened it up like last week. He opened up one of these, and he pulled a Red Eyes, and the Red Eyes, it was secret rarity. It was the original artwork, and it had the name fully spelled out. It wasn't Red Eyes B Dragon, it was Red Eyes Black Dragon. So it was essentially like a 2002 collector 10 version of Red Eyes Black Dragon, just with the name still spelled out. That's essentially what this is, and in my opinion, that is the best version of Red Eyes Black Dragon to get as of right now is the Speed Duel. Like they reprinted another unlimited edition one in the LOB reprinted 25th anniversary set. That's ultra rare rarity, and it has the name fully spelled out, and it has the original artwork, but it's not secret rare rarity. So the Speed Duel one ups it. I would not touch this market price $14.99 pre-sale price with a 10-foot pole. I just wait about a month, and once this falls out to like $5-7, pick them up then. But yeah, not too much has been happening. I know we got the 2019. Oh well, this is the second week of regionals that have been back, and there's been some interesting tops. Like the Guardian Chimera deck has been running rampant. Um, I've watched a couple deck profiles. I watched the duel with it. It's pretty explosive. Of course, no deck is unbeatable, and when something is played with such prevalence, people who don't want to play it tend to come up with counters to it that are ever so deadly to make wins against that deck um, far more likely, so to speak. So give it about another week before people start finding hard counters to the Guardian Chimera. But we're still waiting on the ban list. Like I said, I'm expecting I'm expecting that we get a ban list here soon at like the beginning of September going into this new format. I wonder what they're going to hit to like pave the way for whatever new, stuff that's coming out. So we're going to see. Nothing really seems too OP right now. Like nothing seems like, oh, you play this deck, your win percentage is extremely high. So I don't know what they're going to hit. I feel like they are going to hit something because they're going to try to construct the meta how they want it to be. They're going to construct the format how they want it to play out. So they're going to hit some stuff. Like even if there's not, like that's one thing that I have not been hearing from the community recently is that there's a problem with certain cards. Like I've still heard people talk about Eradicator Epidemic, but over the past 2 weeks since regional started back up, I haven't heard people talk about Eradicator Epidemic virus. Duelist Nexus, Battles of Legend, Wild Survivors, Cyberstorm Access. Looking at Duelist Nexus, uh, these the QCSR prices continue to fall out. I haven't looked at this in about 4 days. We did a 2 week special for Duelist Nexus and Brothers of Legend Monsters Revenge where we watched those live every day for 2 weeks and looked at the prices and see how they moved. The only thing that moved really was all of the Duelist Nexus QCSRs dropped and all of the Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge ones, they like stabilized. Some of the higher end ones, yeah, they all stabilized essentially over there. But the Lady Labyrinth out of the Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, that one shot up. Like that one had extremely sporadic movement over those 2 weeks. But now coming back to Duelist Nexus, not only have they steadily been falling, Chimera, the king of Phantom Beasts, now has 5 listings as well as $140, market price $100. This was like a $60 card, then it was a $80 card, $80 to $90 card for the majority of those past 2 weeks. And now it's a market price 100, 5 listings as low as 140. And like I said, considering that I opened up the market watch talking about this deck being so prevalent in the meta, it makes sense. There's complete correlation there. Eperly Noir, 44 listings as low as 68.99, market price 91.70, continues to fall out. Unchained Soul of Lord of Yama, 17 listings as low as 83, market price at 85.64. Visas Amritara, 38 listings as low as 75.95, market price at 85.35. That one is a surprise. I have not seen in these first 2 weeks of regionals, I have not seen a top 10 deck, Noble Knight deck profile. And for Noble Knight deck profile, I have not seen it. So for all the hype that was in for Noble, in July, it has not panned out in results. But that Manadium deck with the Visa Starfrost, that deck has been topping. I've seen multiple decks top eight different regionals over the past 2 weekends. And Visa's Armatar is a card that's played in one of those decks. Even though the Noble Arms have not been topping, Noble Arms Museum QCSR has 11 listings as low as $60, market price 52.54. I was expecting this to go up. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in a previous market watch. That the fact that it is a card that's used at 3, and it's used at 3, and it's extremely cheap because it was, you see, market price 52.54. This card was around $48 to $52 for a really long time when it had about 30 plus listings. So I'm not saying it's like a huge jump, $48 to $60. It's not a huge jump. Even if you do need 3 of them, it's an extra $30. It's not a true big deal. But if things keep trending like this, Noble Arms Museum could end up being $100 card for the fact that you just need 3 of them, and it's not easy to pull a QCSR. The average price of a QCSR from Duelist Nexus, what it would cost to pull one out of packs, would be about $210. So the average price of a QCSR should be 210. The only ones that even come close to that are Magicians of Bonds and Unity, the collector's card, 47 listings as low as 182.97, market price 200, and Revolution Synchron, 51 listings as low as 149, market price 195.76. And Revolution Synchron is another card I have not seen topping. I've not seen the Synchron deck that's received a ridiculous amount of hype in top eights in the past 2 weeks in regionals. I don't know. I haven't looked at. I've looked at maybe 10 deck profiles from 2 to 3 different regionals. I have not seen that deck. So I don't know. There has been a lot more regionals that have happened. There may be people playing it, but for the demand that the hype, proliferated, I have not seen the results. Crimson Dragon is used in the Visas Amritara deck as well, though. So that one and Visas Amritara, they make sense. But Revolution Synchron, I have not seen the hype. The Noble Arm stuff, I have not seen the hype come to fruition. And then there's just like a void. Like you have the top 9 QCSRs are $60+ and then after those top 9, the next 16 are like $45 and cheaper. There's like a $15 gap. Like there's no QCSRs between 45 and $60. It's either like it's an upper echelon QCSR or it's a lower echelon QCSR. And these lower ones, they're like bottoming out around like the $40 price point, or they're topping at the $40 price point. They're bottoming out around like the $25 price point. But $40 for the base price of one costing you 210, you're able to pull 5 copies for the price of what it would cost to pull one at random. And for some oddball reason, Dark Corridor is like the fourth most expensive non QCSR card in the set, but the QCSR is like $35. But the secret rare has 51 listings as low as $10, market price 13.05. What is going on? Dark Corridor has a higher market price than Crimson Dragon. And then you have the Ban Kai Tokusano Shinkyojin. 93 listings as well as 549, market price 593. One of the most expensive secret rares, but one of the cheapest QCSRs. Like the QCSR to secret rare value doesn't make any sense whatsoever in here. But this set interestingly has an unusual amount of value in the secret rares that have really cheap QCSRs. You got Visas or Mortara, 191 listings, as low as 298, market price $4. A card that I've been seeing top 8 regionals. And then you have Nightmare Magician, 83 listings as low as $4.15, market price $4.87. And I repeatedly keep hearing people say this is a bad card, but it costs more than Visas Armatura that is in top deck profiles. What? Sinful Spoils of Subversion Snake Eye, 138 listings. The demand is higher for Nightmare Magician and Bankai Tokusano Shinkyojin than it is for Visas Armatura. What is going on? Like this Visas Armatura seems like a ridiculous point to get in and place your bet. 191 listings, those 298, mark price $4. They're not going to hit Visas Starfrost on the ban list because they're trying to still expand on its lore. So this is a deck that could easily be played not only through September but through October and maybe even through November, avoiding a ban list. I mean, that just seems like easy pickings right there. That Visas Armatura. I had a rough day at work though. Like it wasn't like, what I'm saying, too difficult. It was just tired, man. Like I wasn't for sure if I was gonna be able to get the space gate to Dark Lord charged up to make this appearance. That's why I always tell you guys, like Kakarot, send me your energy. We need it over here. And then Mirror Sword Knight, that's a significant card that's used um in the branded Chimera deck. But you got 112 listings as well as $1.99, market price 307 for Fusion Armament Ultra Rare. But you have the QCSR 45 listings as low as 29.39, market price $30 for the second cheapest ultra rare fusion armor. I mean QCSR fusion armor. Like this should be like a 70-cent ultra rare, but for some reason it's holding a $3 market price with 112 listings. Now we're looking at Battles of Legend, which has been as steady as could be. Lubellion, I mean, the base price for a QCSR in this set is $180. Lubellion, market price 209.28, barely getting your money back. IP, market price 189.95, she's right at it. Zeus, market price 180.67, he's right at it. He actually battled his way up to MSRP for a QCSR. And then Lady Labyrinth for the Silver Castle now, 16 listings as low as 130, mark price 136. She seems to be falling out from her high of 170 when she tried to hit the base price of what a QCSR should have been out of the set. There was about 5 listings when she was 170. Now there's 16 people trying to make sales. They're trying to create capital for that 25th anniversary rarity collection at the end of the year. So like I said, guys, the market's in a downturn right now. Is a absolute immaculate time to place your bets on sealed products and to place your bets on extra rarity cards. And when I say extra rarities, guys, I mean cards that are printed in rarities that you don't need to play. Like a secret rare is not an extra rarity. They will print a card in only secret rare rarity. An extra rarity is a card that they will not print in only that rarity. Like they won't print a card only in ultimate rare rarity. That's an extra rarity. They won't print a card only in collector rare rarity. That's an extra rarity. As with Starlight Rare, as with um, Ghost Rare, these are extra rarity cards. Oh, excuse me. These are extra rarity cards. They're not going to print. They're not going to print cards only in these rarities. And right, like I said, because the market's in a downturn right now, it's an immaculate time, a magnificent time, as the collector would say. Look at that synergy. A magnificent time, as the collector would say, not collector of trading cards, but the collector of many other things. A magnificent time to place your bet on a lot of these extra rarity cards. Ones that could easily be money, like Water Enchantress at a Temple, 38 listings as low as 66.99, market price 73.93. I mean, I feel like that's banless spheres for a Water Enchantress, but for some reason, I don't feel like it's going to get hit on the ban list. It's like it's not a forgotten engine, and especially not going to be forgotten when we get the next YCS, because you know there's going to be some really good players who are going to bring this engine because it's an extremely good engine. But it's not prevalent in regionals right now, in top regional decks. People are opting for Labyrinth, they're opting for Rescue Ace, they're opting for Purely, they're opting for the branded Chimera, they're opting for Pure Branded, they're opting for Visas Amritara and his Visa Starfrost deck, Mana Diem, they're opting for that stuff. They're opting for Dragon Link, Bistro Dragon Link. I haven't seen Punk Gold Pride either, which I thought was a unique combination that had pretty good power, but Dark Ruler No More solves a lot of those issues for those special summon spam dot decks. Assault Synchron, 256 listings as low as 368, market price 460 for an original print secret rare. Level 2 dark attribute machine tuner monster that any deck can use. Original print, no other reprints. That's really good pricing. IP Masquerade, 182 listings as low as 175, market price 284, and regular secret rare rarity. So a unique IP because her other secret rare rarity is prismatic. So she has 2 different secret rare rarities. This is her only regular secret rare rarity, diagonal secret rare rarity, and it's $3. This is the cheapest she's ever been. So another unique printing of a card that's just priced exceptionally well. Even Book of Eclipse. There's been demand on that though. 66 listings as low as 70 cents. Market price $1.52 per book of Eclipse. And then Dark Hole as well. 107 listings as low as 62 cents. Market price $1.03. I have like Legendary Collection Yugi's World or Legendary Collection Joey's World. I think it's Legendary Collection Yugi's World Secret Rare Dark Holes. But the secret rarity technology on those does not hit nowhere near as hard as the secret rarity on these. The secret rarity on these hits hard, hard to the point to where I'm a buy a card that I have over 10 copies of just so I can see it sparkle in my hands. That's how hard this hits. Number 92 Heart Earth Dragon. This card desperately needed a reprint, and they did the community justice by not only giving it a secret rare reprinting, making it higher rarity than its ultra rare reprint, and giving it a much more dashing uh, lore depiction of it. But they also gave it a QCSR, which in essence I want to say is max rarity, but considering the Ghost Rare is so old, I would still consider the Ghost Rare max rarity. But the QCSR definitely has more of a sparkle to it than the Ghost Rare. And getting a near mint QCSR is going to be a lot easier to getting a near mint Ghost Rare at this stage, considering how easy it is to scratch up the surface of Ghost Rares and just help people keep uh, how people take care of their cards. But yeah, like I was saying, this set has some really good. Oh yeah, that's why I went inside to grab me another lighter. That one died on me. Yeah, a lot of good cards to place your bets on, and then you got Wild Survivors over here. Vanquish, so we do the estimated value of a collector's rare from this set. I think it's one in every three boxes, so it'll be about $150 is the MSRP for a collector's rare out of this set. None of them are even coming close to that. Vanquish so raising 35 listings as low as $80, market price $100.47. So he's $50 under the expected base price, and then it just continues to fall off over after that. Again, a lot of these on deal mode. Tinkaboo, 15 listings as low as $55. Market price $50.37. Fossil Dig, 43 listings as low as 39.01. Market price 49.80 for a card that searches um, every dinosaur card. Fire Formation Tenki, 71 listings as low as 19.95. Market price 23.27 for a card that searches every Beast Warrior card. And then you got Ground Zeno Ultra Rare, 51 listings as low as $27.50, market price $30.50. That's laughable. You got an Ultra Rare that can get reprinted at any time, and value just completely go to zero. Like value go to $2. This can get reprinted at any time, and it's more expensive than Animadoran Archosaur Collector's Rare. 36 listings as low as 23.48, market price 24.60. Like no, no one in their right mind should even be considering buying Ground Zeno over uh, anything that's even close to $30 that's secret rare rarity or higher. As a matter of fact, though, like I said, that gave me eyes for something along the lines of King's Court. 19 listings as low as 64.67, market price 64.08. So expected base price for a collector's rare out of this set would be about $192. And you got Rhoda, the card that searches any warrior card. 16 listings as low as $84, market price 91.50. That's pretty good. And Rhoda actually has a competing high rarity card in the Ultra Pharaohs and Secret Pharaohs rares. I don't know the MSRP for those. They came in such a unique set. I don't know what the pull rates are for Magnificent Mavens. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys know the pull rates for Magnificent Mavens so we can do the breakdown for the estimated value price of what a Secret Pharaoh's rare should cost. That would be interesting. But then you're getting two rotos for the price of what it would cost to pull one random collector's rare from the set. But then you got top five waifu, Arcana Triumph Joker down here, 29 listings as low as 26.59, market price 32.09 for her collector's rare. Coming in with the sword and the shield, looking absolutely immaculate. You have Obelisk the Tormentor Ultra Pharaoh's rare, 27 listings as low as 23.99, market price 28.46. And I think these are like one per case or something like that. So the estimated base price for a Ultra Pharaoh's rare out of King's Court should be around like $720, and this shit is $25. Number 39, Utopia Collector's Rare, 53 listings as low as $15.93, market price $18.13 for an anime protagonist Ace Monster. This is not max rarity. It does have a compete in Ultimate Rare extra rarity. It does have a compete in Astro Rare, Starlight Rare extra rarity. I think it's about to get a QCSR extra rarity in the Mega Tens in like 2 weeks. So there's a lot of competition. And when that QCSR drops, it would just make sense to have the QCSR because it's going to be effectively Starlight Rare in English as opposed to the Astro Rarity Starlight Rare that's not in English. So, and it's going to be cheaper because it's going to be a promo. So there'd be absolutely no reason to buy the collector's rare or the ultimate rare. But I don't see the collector's rare or the ultimate rare going under like $15 really. If they drop down to 9 or 10, I will be shocked. Let's check out Cyberstorm Access. Is that okay? Cyberstorm Access booster boxes, 42 listings as low as 40.81, market price 51.84. We're about to do a deeper dive on this because if that booster box $40 price is legit, okay, it's not. It's not. I thought it was for a second there. So the lowest price is $50.80 still. Estimated base price for a Starlight Rare out of the set: 50 times 10, 500, 50 times 20, 1,000, 50 times. So $1,200 is the base price, and we're looking at 43 listings as well as 215.75 for the Guardian Quim, 29 listings as well as 179.99 for the Visa Starfrost. That's surprising considering Visas are showing meta relevancy. But then you have like Firewall Dragon Singularity, 61 listings as well as $60, market price 68.28. You can get almost 20 of these for the price of what it would cost to pull one random Starlight Rare. Like I said, guys, like the extra rarities have never been as cheap. Like if you were ever eyeballing extra rarities, now is the time to place your bet. Manadium Realmheart, 88 listens as low as $5, market price 7.96. This was a more expensive card. This was like a $10+ card, was it not? And Ringo Worm, the Dragon Guardian, 100 apples, 147 listens as low as 430, market price 5.55. This for a fact was a $10+ card. How the mighty have fallen, but some have still held their price. Chaos Angel, Peaceful Planet Calarium, I mean that's used in the meta deck. A Guiding Quim the Virtuous, $20+ cards. Thespian Lula Willa, Vicious Astral, Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. So in comparison to this one, the Duelist Nexus Secret Rares are cheaper. Because in comparison to this one, Revolution, Synchron, Chaos Angel cancel each other out. And then Peaceful Planet Calarium is actually competing with Dark Corridor, which is like a $10 card, and Peaceful Planet Calarium is like 1.5x above that. Guiding Quim is competing with a Crimson Dragon, and that's like a $12 card, and she's at 24, so she's double that price. And then Despian Lula Willis will be competing with like I think it may have been Bankai Tokusano Shinkyojin, which is like a $5-6 card, and Despian Lilith is a market price 12.38 card. So the secret rares effectively are cheaper in Duelist Nexus than what I guess they would otherwise have been if there wouldn't have been that many QCSRs in the set. But still, I do believe these are inflated. I know Albion might be played. Vicious Astrolabe is played. Albion is played. Despian Lulu by Lilith, I don't think is played at all. Vishal the Spatter is played in the Dragon Link. Guiding Quim, I feel like if people are not playing pure branded, if you're playing Chimera branded, you're not playing Guiding Quim. What you're playing with Chimera branded is Fallen of Albaz and Branded Fusion and Tri-Brigade Kit. Like those are the cards that made their way over from the main deck of Branded into this Chimera deck. So I suppose the cards to really keep an eye on are, well, Branded Fusion is it's a no-brainer. Let's go ahead and look at Branded Fusion. I want to see the lower rarity pricings. Okay, so they just don't even have the ultimate rare listed. Oh, what people got? They got mirror wall stuff on 100+ for this, so this shouldn't be getting bought out anytime soon. Even though I think it's a $1.50 card, $1.50, $1.60 card. So, but it's Fallen of Albaz. This is the card. 37 listings as low as 33.90, market price 30.05 for the ultimate rare, and then 42 listings as low as 9.99, market price 18.28 for the secret rare. 136 listings as low as 60 cents, market price $1.07 for the ultra rare, and then 138 listings as low as 10 cents, market price 15 cents for the common. I'm not a huge fan of the OTS and Ultimate Rares. I feel like their Ultimate Rare card technology is less than that of even like the Ultimate Rares that were printed in the Zexal era. So essentially, I believe these are the worst Ultimate Rare technologies that we have right now, is the ones that's using the OTS packs. So I'm just because of that, I'm extremely opposed to spending anything like more than $30 on an ultimate rare from an OTS pack because I just feel like for the card technology that they are, those prices are inflated. Even though Super Poly looks pretty good in OT. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. We're gonna try to get the space gate charged up so we can come out here for another part. Nimbus. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live market watch. We're gonna be getting up out of here. Are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.